Hey fam, so happy Monday to you. Hope you have a great day today. I want to make this real quick. First off, I want to tell you how much I appreciate y'all really interacting on a couple of the stuff I was posting over the weekend. This last Sunday, seeing what happened at the John Lewis funeral, the eulogy, you want to respect the man that did so much for civil rights and for black people. But when you see how it was bastardized by individuals who not only were supposed pastors trying to lead people via black liberation theology and that stupidity, but then like politicians who, wanted to make this a political event because that's, what do you expect? But then to do it the way that they did was simply ridiculous. But I want to say first off, thank you for your desire for me to speak more into your life on the Bible. I actually do lead a private group. We're going over 1 Samuel right now. If you'd like to be a part of it, just DM me, shoot me a private message, or just comment on this and say, yo, just add me to that list and I'll add you to it, no big deal. My deal isn't really about being the front guy. I'm just not that dude. That's not what I'm called to do. If I desired that, some people desire the stage and some people desire to be in front of folks for glory, and that's not my deal. This never has been. I like being a support guy to help people who I think have been called in that position. My deal is actually something very different, which I think you're seeing right now. It's just about truth telling, and I want to do that to the utmost of my ability and gifting. So, and that's why so many people have asked so many questions and have really looked for via different means to get their information. So thank you for that, but like I said, I'm not trying to create my own YouTube channel and all that stuff. It's just not who I am. Just being real, it's not who I am. But thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. If you'd like to be a part of the private group that I'm leading, go for it. I'm one of the pastors at Love of Christ Fellowship. My buddy Arthur Benjamin, he's actually the pastor of the church, and I'm there to support him and to help him become the man he's supposed to be via God's gifting for him as a shepherd for that church. And I like to bring the hammer sometimes, but that's it's part of my deal. So anyway, let me get back to the next point, or get to the next point. Next point is, you have an opportunity right now to investigate and look through what you're seeing in the world. You're seeing the lies, you're seeing the hypocrisy, you're seeing the deceptions. And there are some people, like I talked about last week, cognitive dissonance is real, and having to fight through it for the truth will be your issue. It'll be your deal. You have to go to it, because if you see Obama up there at this thing talking about we can't vote because, it's unsafe to do so, but he's doing so at a venue where folks are still crammed into a church. It's like, okay, I'm only as stupid as you think I am, and I'm not stupid. I got wise to that stuff a long time ago, which is why I told you before that my opinion about him is very different from some black people. Now, there's a lot of black folks out there who are just like me, who saw something and they realized that this ain't really what I thought it was, and now we understand what it meant to fundamentally change the nation, and it was to weaponize people against people. That's Marxist. So just know that that's actually what you saw. You're gonna have to do your own research and find out the truth about the things that you're seeing right now in the world. And the reason why people are making videos and doing such is because the media has been turned against the people. You need to know that. Now, therefore, I used to get my news from certain sources. I don't anymore, because I realized that those sources are completely politicized, and they're doing so to the detriment of the people. And that's not what the media is there for. But if you are a Marxist, socialist, communist group, then you will say that this group over here, these are state media, but in reality, they actually are the state media, because they're trying to push an agenda that would be for their state that they want. Okay, so it is what it is. I just call it balls and strikes, man. And I think that so many of you are seeing the same thing as well too, and you feel the same thing in your heart, that you're being lied to, and you are being lied to, which is why there's a hidden agenda. The hidden agenda is to keep you on the racial stuff, to keep you on the injustice stuff socially. That's what the hidden agenda is, okay? Or the hidden agenda is to overtly keep you in that realm. The hidden agenda, and what they're trying to hide, is what's actually happening with these kids, the kid thing. And there are people out there who politicize that and start trying to say that, this is a right-wing conspiracy thing. Well, it turned out to be not so. And in fact, the people who are involved, who actually were involved in potentially these pedophilia rings, they are turning out to be the people who are trying to lead you away from the truth and true narratives and into the racial stuff. So you'll see them try to speak into the lives of Americans about, hey, look over here at this, while they in fact were involved in here over there about that thing. And it's involving a lot of Hollywood stars. It's involving some of these media personalities that you see on the news, whether, I want to say certain names right now, but you just get to do that. And if you are not looking at the Epstein documents, that 2024 page document, you need to be. You need to be looking at that stuff, because it's going to tell you a whole lot about who these people actually are and what they were capable of doing. You need to know that, who this woman, Ghislaine Maxwell, actually is. Okay, so I want to leave it at there. I got to go to work right now. So if you have any questions, get at your boy. Again, if you want to be a part of that private group that I lead and through 1 Samuel, you just hit me up via this make a comment, or send me a message via private message in DM. Okay, all right. Remember, okay, there's a whole lot happening out there in the world. They're trying to keep you blind, they're trying to keep you divided, and they're trying to make it so that you feel that you have no power. You actually do have power. It's power of information, power of seeking out the truth. And notice who controls the truth. I have a theory about social media that it is a cancer. It's dying upon itself. But you won't notice that, because you'll see just all the censorship, you'll see the things being taken down, the information being taken down, and folks being so-called discredited by independent fact checkers. You know they're not independent. You know that they're a lie. You know it. But they want you to stay focused in on what they want. You get to figure that out, because you, on the couch, are watching in disgust at what you see on that TV screen. What you're trying to be told is the majority of America, when it's not. Those are the minority. The minority of crazy freaking people who think that they have control over your life because they want it, and they believe that they deserve it, because they're entitled, irresponsible brats who need to be put in their place. And for real, the people on the couch way outnumber the folks out on that TV screen yelling and screaming that they want this or that for free. Ridiculous, okay? Take care of yourselves, be safe in the street, and remember that God loves you. There's a bigger plan for you in this nation other than what they're trying to tell you right now in the media. Take care.